You might think growing an emergency fund is hard when you're constantly bouncing between countries. But I'm here to tell you it's not just possible, it's actually one of the best ways to build financial freedom while living on the go. Stick around, because I'm about to reveal how I made it happen. And there's one thing I did that's so crucial. I wish someone had told me earlier. Now, I know a lot of people say you need to settle down in one place to build a solid financial foundation. That's true for some, but if you're like me and you want to travel, experience new places, or even live out of a suitcase while still building up your emergency fund, it's possible. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It takes strategy, discipline, and a shift in mindset. But the good news is, I'm going to share the exact steps I use to make it work. No hidden affiliate links or secret upsells, just real practical advice. For starters, I realized early on that the best way to build an emergency fund while traveling is to make your spending intentional. And that doesn't mean living like a minimalist, it just means focusing on what's actually necessary. When you're constantly on the move, it's easy to get sucked into impulse spending, cool experiences, unique restaurants, spontaneous activities. But you have to ask yourself, is this part of my long-term plan, or just a momentary thrill? That's the mindset shift I had to make, and it was game-changing. Let's talk about the second thing I did that allowed me to grow my emergency fund while living this lifestyle. I leveraged income streams that weren't tied to any specific location. The beauty of the digital age is that you can make money from almost anywhere. I moved away from traditional work and focused on online opportunities, freelancing, creating content, and building side businesses that allowed me to earn while I traveled. This gave me the flexibility to focus on saving and investing rather than worrying about whether I could cover my expenses in a particular country. But here's the trick. Saving isn't enough. I had to automate my savings. If you're anything like me, setting up recurring transfers to a separate savings account every month helped me build momentum, even when I wasn't actively thinking about it. It sounds simple, but so many people overlook this. You don't need to manually move money each month. Just set up auto transfers, and your savings can grow in the background. Now, this next tip is key, and it's something I didn't fully understand at first. Currency fluctuations can actually work in your favor when you're living in multiple countries. If you're earning in one currency, but spending in another, you need to monitor exchange rates closely. Some countries have a weaker currency, meaning your money goes further. I've taken full advantage of this by budgeting with local currency conversions in mind. It's a little trick that can give you more financial leverage than you think. Okay, here's the thing I wish someone had told me earlier. Track every dollar. It's easy to think you're budgeting well, but without tracking, you really have no idea where your money's going. I use a combination of budgeting apps and spreadsheets to monitor my expenses, and the insights I get have helped me avoid unnecessary spending while boosting my savings. This isn't just about knowing what you're spending, it's about seeing trends that let you make adjustments on the fly. Finally, here's the secret that really propelled my emergency fund. Embracing the lifestyle of being a conscious traveler. That doesn't mean cutting corners or sacrificing fun, it means being strategic about how I live day to day. I choose accommodations with kitchenettes, which saves on eating out. I take public transportation instead of cabs or ride shares. I negotiate deals and use discounts wherever possible. By optimizing these daily decisions, I didn't just save money. I started to build wealth, slowly but steadily, wherever I went. To wrap it all up, growing an emergency fund while living country to country is 100% possible. It requires intentional spending, strategic income generation, automation, and a little bit of planning around currency. But the biggest takeaway here is that the lifestyle you want doesn't have to come at the cost of your financial future. In fact, when you approach it the right way, living on the move can actually accelerate your financial growth. If you got value from this video and want more content that doesn't have affiliate commissions hidden in the background, make sure to subscribe. I'm here to help you navigate the financial world with strategies that actually work. No strings attached.